My guest at this time is a WWE Hall of Famer. He's also going to serve as the commissioner for Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, the premier event taking place this Sunday, May 15th, carrying his official Commissioner Beefcake scissors right now. Cheers. It's
Cheers.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Brutus, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me here today.
Hey, brother, that's all good, but I didn't catch your name.
I'm Nick Hausman. Yeah, that's
Nick.
me.
That's it. Okay, Nick, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm a nobody. You don't need to know who I am. Brutus, I'm very excited to chat with you. It's always great when a new promotion gets a chance to take off. This Sunday, Boca Raton Championship Wrestling is going to get to do that. And you're the commissioner. Are you comfortable with the moniker Brutus the Commissioner Beefcake?
Brutus, that's first time for everything, and this is my first time as a commissioner and my official capacity for the Boca Raton Championship Wrestling. So I'm kind of excited. I guess it's pretty cool to be the commish, and so we'll see what happens.
How do you like an authority figure to be presented in professional wrestling? What kind of an authority figure do you hope to be for Boca Raton Championship Wrestling?
A fair and impartial and very, very smart.
Okay, fair enough. You're not gonna, if somebody slipped you a 50, you wouldn't have the ref count a little faster, nothing like that. You're not.
No, never.
Is this something you've wanted to do in the past? I mean, there's a lot of wrestlers that have transitioned to authority roles and things like that. And, have you ever thought about doing this, or just kind of catch you off guard when the opportunity came along?
No, I just presented itself, and so Neil and Matt, good friends from Boca Raton, asked me if I could help them out and stand in and be the commissioner. They're starting up a new organization, and I said, they were really, really good people, and I said, yeah, absolutely, I can do that.
That's awesome, man. I know you have a lot of history with Florida wrestling. It's got to be special to kind of be being part of a new Florida promotion down there, considering the history you have with Florida.
Well, I'm a Florida boy, born and raised. Been here all my life. Never actually worked for the original Championship Wrestling from Florida, but I did work for the organization that was in North Florida, Pensacola, Panama City, and Alabama, and Georgia, and Mississippi, and everything. That was one of the first organizations I worked for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when you think of Florida and your history there, like, what comes to mind?
Well, many great matches. Shaving Ron Bass's head in Tampa and in the Sundome there. Many fun matches in Miami, Lauderdale, all over the state, Orlando. Big shows, lots of fun.
Yeah, man. Well, this show's gonna be a big show. You guys have some great talent booked for the shows. Looking over the card here, you got Josh Woods, former ROH Pure Champion, Gangrel, somebody a lot of people remember from the Attitude Era. What do you think fans can expect from Boca Raton Championship Wrestling?
I think fans can expect an unbelievably exciting show. We're actually having something which, to my knowledge, I hadn't heard much about, but it's called the Pillow Fight. And it's like MMA, two girl MMA fighters, and they have like a weighted, not just like a pillow, but it kind of looks like a pillow, but it's weighted.
Nothing sexy. And
they smack each other, I guess, until one of them gets so tired they can't smack the other one, and then there's a winner. I'm not really sure what to expect. Never seen it before. As of probably most of the people I'm expecting haven't seen it either. So something cool to look forward to, I guess.
Sounds like a hardcore pillow fight. Sounds like you got a brick and a pillow and you're just whacking it around at each other.
A brick and a pillow. It's not quite a brick, but
I wanted to get in on it until I looked it up.
That's Missy Beefcake, by the way, in the background. I love Missy.
Yeah, she pulled up something so we could kind of get an idea what it was about. She was like, wow, okay. Maybe I won't step in on and get involved in that.
I was going to wear my marabou slippers and my little foo-foo and get involved until I found out you get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't sound like a normal pillow. It's not a brick, but it's not feathers. It sounds like a little stiffer than that. What do you think about how that's it's like Missy's saying it's not sexy, right? But women's wrestling has really come a long way, especially in the time you've been in the business, Brutus. What do you think about watching the women like elevate up the card and kind of be more legitimized in the pro wrestling space?
Well, actually, a lot of the wrestling lately, from what I've seen, the women seem tougher, as tough as the guys. They're having matches out there that are really incredible. They're showing great skill, and so the women have definitely come a huge way, a long way.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, it's great to see you out there like doing this right now. How do you pick the wrestling projects you participate in these days, Brutus? What does it take to kind of get you involved and get your interest? I know you've probably seen and done so many things at this point,
I like to get out of the house. And I love to get out with the fans, meet the people, and see all the fans and stuff. So getting involved is pretty easy for me. I love relaxing at home in Florida, going to the beach, but I also like getting out there on the road and being active.
Yeah,
seeing people.
Yeah, for sure. I tried to wear my best Florida shirt here. This is my tropical, floral shirt. I thought it would fit the tone. I don't know. Well, you look like you're doing great physically and mentally. How are you doing? Do you want to let everybody know how you're holding up these days, Brutus?
I'm holding up great. Just had a birthday. Everything's good. Looking forward to many, many, many more years. Roman Reigns, huh?
What happened with Roman Reigns? Why did you mention Roman Reigns?
Because he loves him.
He's a great guy. He's a
why
friend
is
of the family.
Why is so friend of the family? Was he like just recently hanging out? Like I'm wondering why you just mentioned Roman Reigns. You want to talk about Roman Reigns? I'll talk about Roman Reigns.
No, you were asking about wrestling and stuff and
current events.
And we love Roman Reigns. That's why. Well,
Florida. When I started in Florida,
he's on delay.
The Samoans, Alpha and Sika, which are the fathers of the Samoans wrestling whole community. There's so many kids and cousins and brothers and everything that have come through in the business, and those guys were originally guys who helped to break me and who helped to train me when I was starting in the business in 1976.
Yeah.
So you might say I've been around those, the family for a long, long time.
Yeah, for sure. How's it feel then to see Roman taking off right now? I mean, arguably he's the biggest name part of the current WWE roster at the moment.
That's great. I'd like to see WWE continue to lead and be a force in the business. And, there's new stuff coming like Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, the AEW. There's all kind of, there's new companies coming out, and competition is good. It's a good thing. At least that's what I think anyway. Having more is better than less.
Yeah, for sure. Well, a lot of legends have decided to pop up over in AEW. I mean, Jake the Snake Roberts, who has been around, Jim Ross. I mean, have there ever been any overtures? Would you ever consider making an appearance for AEW and doing something over there?
Not really. I'm still really kind of a WWE guy.
Sure.
Pretty much. And, until, helping out the guys as the commish, I'm sure is, not going to cause any problems. My grandson, Gino, he's got a thing for an AEW guy, the Jungle Boy. And I've watched some of his matches, a couple things, and I actually met him at WrestleCon in Dallas. And he was a real nice kid. And looking forward to see how he's going to fare, and this is a tough business. He's not a real big guy, but he is super athletic, and it looks like he's got some talent. So it's been interesting to see, how he fares.
Do you look at AEW and see anything that resembles what kind of WCW was? I mean, they're different promotions, but at the same time, they are the biggest promotions in the same space as WWE,
Maybe a little bit, kind of, and it's different, but it is similar. There's a lot of, they have some really good talent, and they have great talent. We get the big guys, Sting, Chris Jericho, who's a friend now. I'm going to be doing the Chris Jericho cruise
I saw
coming
that.
up in February. We got postponed this year because of COVID-19. Hopefully, we're seeing the ends of this epidemic. See it come to an end, so we can all get back to our lives.
Right. Totally.
And Chris Jericho, super guy. His guitar player souped up my Brutus Beefcake theme song, and it's going to be debuting, at the show, and I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to, for everybody to hear that.
Maybe on this radio program.
Hey, yeah, Missy made sure to get me your latest theme song, so I have it. I'm going to play it as we do the intro to this interview. We're going to try to layer it all together.
There you go. That sounds cool, right?
They probably already should have played. Anyway, it's interesting with the AEW stuff. I don't know if have you seen any of the stuff that Bischoff and Tony Khan have said back and forth? Does it surprise you to see those guys kind of butting heads, or no?
I haven't seen that stuff,
Okay.
And
we don't like pissed off.
Okay, good. All right. Just curious as somebody that's just watching the space. Hey, I wanted to bring up to you, there was this video that came out recently of Brian Knobbs at Hogan's beat shop. I don't know if you've seen this or had a chance to hang out with Knobbs, but he looks like he's in the best shape of his life right now. And I know he was not doing so well here not too long ago.
I was with Knobbs probably a month ago in Jersey. I know he had some health issues. If he's lost weight and feeling better, then that's good. That's good news to me. I know he wasn't doing real well.
He sure can sing though. I'll
Last
tell you
time
that
I
much.
saw him.
Well, he was got talent.
He's a good guy, and we wish him the best.
Yeah, because he looked so thin and he was up and dancing and singing and everything. Everybody, I think, took it as a sign that he's doing better right now. I mean, at least that's how we hope it is,
Absolutely. We all hope he's doing
Maybe
good.
he got that knee done.
Yeah, he had a knee replacement that went bad, and they wouldn't do anything about it during the COVID. The elective surgeries were shut down, so he was really having a seriously hard time trying to get around. He needed to get that done, and they were, they put everything on hold. So
yeah, I know that the Nasty Boys are pretty wild guys. Any stories you want to share of anything that you think is funny or comes to mind when you think of your time on the road with the Nasty Boys? Do you have a favorite Nasty Boy story?
Nasty Boys, very well. The Nasty Boys, yeah, they go back. I stumbled into those guys before they ever, made it to the then WWF. They actually, a friend of mine had a bar, Matty, and they were kind of working and helping Matty run the bar. And boy, did we! I remember being behind the bar, and man, you talk about some fun. When we were bartending, the Nasty Boys and Brutus Beefcake bartending, that was a crazy time. There was a lot of
IOUs in the cash box.
Yeah, wasn't a lot of cash collected, but there was a lot of booze went out.
Fair enough. Yeah, seems like an easy sell there when you got you guys behind the bar. And how about Hulk? Have you seen him recently? I know a lot of people think of you two together.
Well, we've been tuning in and catching his Monday specials. When he's got his karaoke show going with Jimmy Hart.
Wait, what? Hulk and Jimmy Hart have a karaoke show? Where is this?
Yeah,
same place you saw Knobbs singing.
Yeah,
is that it? Was that where that clip was from? Okay,
that's where that's from. Yeah, he does karaoke on Monday nights, and so we're giving him a plug for his deal, and hopefully he'll be happy.
Yeah, how is Hulk doing right now?
He's doing okay? He's a tough man. He's got a lot of adversity, but he's doing good.
Awesome, man. Well, a big show this weekend again. This Sunday, Boca Raton Championship Wrestling. Last thing I wanted to ask you about, with SummerSlam around the corner, I had a couple of writers that brought up your SummerSlam main event with, Hulk Hogan, where you guys teamed together and took on Zeus and Macho Man Randy Savage. Met big bout. With the SummerSlam around the corner, when you look back on that match, what do you think of? What stands out to you there?
Well, I really wish that more of the guys who were in that match would still be with us today.
Sure.
Macho Man gone, Tiny Lister, Zeus gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Our manager,
Johnny Valiant.
No, the girl.
The girl, Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, it's like, okay.
Miss Elizabeth gone. It's just, well, there's just, there's just so many. It's too horrible to even think of.
See
But
how he turns to management when he can't
all
figure
my
anything
friends,
out?
all gone. We had, that was that being a pay-per-view, we take an actor, Tiny Lister into the ring for a live pay-per-view, and not once but twice, and have tremendously exciting matches with the guy. What a talented, what a super nice guy. It breaks my heart to think he's not with us anymore. And it's something that has never been done since, since we did it. It was the first then, and nobody's come close to doing anything like that. So, so we were definitely innovators, not imitators.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to think like you guys really did help put the blueprint together for what we're seeing now with Johnny Knoxville. These other celebrities that have kind of Logan Paul, right? Like it was really untested waters when you were doing it with Tiny, but like there's been a lot of people in since that have tried to do what you guys were doing.
Yeah, boy. Hey, how do you like these?
Talk to me about the shears, Missy
the new clips.
Yeah, the clippers
made from the hand of the barber, exclusive for Boca Raton Championship Wrestling for this weekend. And who knows, these might wind up cutting some hair. You never know. It's not past the commissioner to have to cut somebody's hair if they get out of line and disobey.
Fair enough. Anything else, Missy? Anything we want to make sure we get in here for Boca Raton Wrestling? Yeah.
You want to find out about BrutusBeefcake.com.
Great.
Go to BrutusBeefcake.com. You can get my books and merchandise and general information about my schedule, where I'm going to be, what I'm doing. That's the place to go. And I got a new wrestling buddy. The old ones were little, but I got a new one. Let's see, maybe if we can find it. We'll get him in there. It's going to be debuting in June, honey.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be flying in here. We're going to have
there it is. There it is.
Oh my God! See how big this thing is? It's like
That's huge.
Nice.
Old
and
school.
Got the clippers there, and these will be available soon. So awesome. BrutusBeefcake.com, and we just can't wait for the bell times at 6. We got a meet and greet at 4. It's gonna be a lot of excitement, a lot of wrestlers doing, signing and taking photos, and it's gonna be very exciting.